Now, good evening, Barrister Mbeseha, and welcome.
Thank you for having me once more.
Pleasure. Now, so we know that this is not a new pattern. When La Republique cannot seem to get the Ambazonian State Army, they go for innocent civilian populations, more like a revenge or just an angry spree. Now, it is not new with La Republique, but then for a republic that's been described as a banana one. What we're considering is the fact that reports of mass civilians arrest and torture by state forces in Bafia have been confirmed. Now, what legal violations are we looking at under international humanitarian law? And could the state, La Republique, be held accountable for these actions, especially given that the confrontation was with the Ambazonian State Army, but civilians who had no part with the IEDs are the ones facing this punishment. In the long run, where do you think the La Republique administration and its forces would come to face the law?
Well, yes, well, it is right. What all of us know, and they themselves know, that going to capture civilians at any time, anywhere in the world during war is illegal. It's a war crime by itself. But what our people is doing, you have put it there somewhere in your narrative, which was so interesting, which I want to just mention it. He said they are crushing the will of a people. What do they aim to do that? They aim to crush the will of a people. The will of a people is not a gun. The people they caught in Bafia or anywhere else, the ones we call civilians, mothers in Gokutia in Dub, and their babies are just the victims. You cannot fight that resistance with a gun. We've had the opportunity to say it here 1,000 times over, and the world has repeated it. You don't fight an ideology with guns. And if they don't mistake, unless they don't see, but I think they see. Just the last 1 week, at the least, or best 2 weeks, they have faced the resistance in Ngokutunja in Dop when they adopted the women and children, when they took them hostage. They saw the thing extend to Donga Mountain. Of course, not to talk about Bui. And today, they are in Bafia in Moyoka with their guns. What were they doing there in the first place? What they were doing is what you have explained. They were trying to they were trying to detect explosive devices to prevent any further attacks. And so they call it in French ratissage. It's just an empty strategy. You see a truckload of military men there. Many of them, hundreds of them, in a very big truck. But how are they even going to reach Bafia, wherever they are going to? They cannot reach because there's no road. They don't have the strength to jump out of the cars and run into the bushes and catch the boys and the however they find there. And so they shoot you, they kill everybody in thinking that they would win the revolution. No. They have been doing this forever. At least they should have learned something in the past 5, 6, 7 years. As everybody has told them, Ambazonian struggle is an ideology that can never be fought with guns. Lock up people in Bafia if you care. Catch the ones in Ngokutunje and lock them in Dap. Or anywhere else in Ambazonia, you will not win the war. It's not winnable by arms. And so, if they ever listen to advice, and I think they should begin to listen, especially in the election year, whoever comes to power in Yaoundé come October, just 90 days to go, we know that he's going to face us, not with bullets, but face us on the discussion table. Because we consider all of them, they are armed robbers. What they are doing to us, they are armed robbers. No armed robber is a friend to the house owner. They break your house, and if you show resistance, they kill you in order to steal what you have. That's exactly what they are doing. And so they kill us with the aim of owning what is not theirs. But An unfortunate armed robber is the one who is caught in plain daylight. Because while the property owner is weak and weaker, has no weapons, he has at least a voice to cry, and neighbors will come to his assistance. And so that is what is going on. What they are doing is a defeatist approach. They have done that forever and ever. See in Fako there. We've had the opportunity to say many times before. Fako, the whole Fako, where Bafia is, it's a military camp. The whole Fako, that area called Fako is a military camp with thousands of bases in Boya, in Victoria, in Moyoka. Bafia itself has a large military base. That Bafia, I have people, I have uncles there. It's a big military base. Another one in Moyenge, less than 5 kilometers apart. You will not win that war, no matter how many people you kill. Ambazonians have the right to resist. Planting explosive devices is a strategy to win the war. It's acceptable. You have doing nothing wrong. As long as you can find them, put them where you can be used, let them blow up their vehicles, let them blow up whatever comes in the form of military gears. And then that's okay. That's very, very legitimate. But the Republic won. If you are capable to fight the war, go and fight the war. Don't fight civilians. Don't fight my mother. Don't fight your great grandmother. Because their spirit, they will die, the spirit will survive in them.